Hello Kapow and welcome back to a Kapow Casual where I do talky bits and bobs. Things like blogs and vlogs and pickups and stuff. Got no pickups for this week. Well, I have, but I can't remember which ones they were because I've put them all in a bag. This is mainly a vlog to kind of talk about what's happening in my life at the moment. I'm going through a big transition in respects to my hobbies, stroke extracurricular, I suppose you could say, activities. It's a big difference in my life, so I just kind of wanted to bring it on the channel to explain what was going on. I'm just going to start from the beginning. For the people who know me, I started DJing, I think, at the age of 17, and I was doing, weddings and birthdays and karaoke and things like that. And that took up a good 10 years of my life. Me and my dad went through to these gigs all the time, and we did, we were doing Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and I weren't really going out that often. Luckily I had a good group of friends around me, they were coming with me and things like that. And it was in the later years I was introduced to a type of music called hard house. Now it's a very underground niche kind of sound. You may have heard of a few of the DJs, people like the Tidy Boys, Tony DeVee, Fergie used to play hard house as well, BK, Rob Tissera, Andy Farley, Lisa Lashes, you've probably heard of. And I fell in love with that, and in 2004 I bought my first set of decks, which were some little CD decks, little tiny things, little Newmark mini things, and from there I then bought a set of belt drive turntables, and it kind of caught on, really. We've DJed since 2004, been playing out since 2005 in clubs. I've had the absolute pleasure of being able to say I've DJed at some huge venues. I've travelled up and down the country. I've DJed in Ibiza. I've DJed festivals, main rooms at fantastic clubs like the Emporium in Colville, Air in Birmingham, the Sanctuary or the O2 or whatever they call it now. Loads of venues just up and down the country, Isle of Wight, and it's been amazing, absolutely brilliant. But as time's gone on, as I've got older and other things have come into kind of my scope of what I want to do and enjoy, that's been taking more of a back seat, and I don't think it was fair that if I get booked to play a gig, I haven't put all the effort in that I should have done. The time spent practicing, the time spent buying new music, making new music. I've been lucky to have songs and tunes I've made go on compilation albums, be played on Radio 1. I had support from big DJs, and the reaction I get off people when I drop some of my tracks still gives me goosebumps and the butterflies in the stomach. I got to the stage where I just wasn't having the time to spend on being as good as I wanted to be and spending the time, putting the effort in, basically. Other things have come along. So recently I announced I don't want to say retirement. I can't really class it as retirement. It's only a hobby, but I'll go back to back with, apart from DJing on my own, I'll go back to back with one of my best mates, Vaughan, under the name Dave, the Dawson and Vaughan Experience, something a bit of a play on that. Sunday at the Ecstatic Summer Festival, which was amazing, was our last ever gig together. It's a little bit emotional, I'm not going to lie, and I felt we played probably one of the best sets we've ever played. I was so happy, and there's some great footage, which you might see about if you've got me on Facebook and Instagram and things like that. Yes, so I've decided to knock it all on the head. I've got, so far, 2 gigs guaranteed in the box. I've got 2 waiting to come off, and I think that's going to take me up to end of the year, October, maybe November, but just a couple dotted about. Now, the reason I'm doing this as well, the reason I haven't got the time to spend on there is because of this, the channel you are watching this on. Kapow is slowly becoming more and more time consuming. Whether it's uploading videos, writing episodes, editing, pushing events, which is going to be a real big thing at the end of this year into the next year. The podcast as well, which at the moment I'm struggling to fit time in to do. And then obviously my gaming and my collecting, which I do and enjoy, which I feel then gives me the information and the the thoughts and knowledge to be able to talk about what I'm doing. That is kind of going to be the replacement. So it's a big change in my life. I've gone from, you know, when I was originally started DJing, I was going out Friday and I wasn't coming home till Monday, and I was DJing, staying at people's houses, going on after parties, playing at venues. You know, I've turned up at clubs at 8 o'clock in the morning to play a set. I've played in the Isle of Wight for 2 hours and then had to drive back in with my driver at the time, which was Vaughan, to play a set in Birmingham, and then back again. It was absolutely crazy, and there's so many people I'd like to thank, and I have put a big post on Facebook thanking them, but you know, I've been very blessed to have fun doing what I was doing, and now I'm hopefully going to do the same again. Now, one of the main reasons that I have with Kapow, which is taking my time, is the 2 festival hostings that we have this year at the James Dean Retro 80s, 90s and 2000s. That's back to the 80s, 90s and 2000 festivals, where I'm going to be hosting a retro gaming arena with some arcade machines and loads of games and things like that. We've got some film cars and some TV cars which people can see and, you know, have photos with and things like that. So that's taken a lot of my time, a lot of planning. What I would think, you know, that if I went to a festival that I would like to play is completely different to people who are casual gamers. So it's kind of finding that medium, going shopping, getting those games if I haven't already got them, to work into a budget as well, especially when, you know, things cost so much nowadays for things like, you know, hiring famous cars off TV shows are extremely expensive. That's been a challenge, but I'm really looking forward to it. So Kapow is the future for me, and I've got so much that I'm going to be doing and I want to tell you about and things like that. So, but the main one, obviously, the content hasn't been there on the channel over the past few weeks because I've been working on writing some more bits and bobs, as well as finishing up on my DJing as well. But luckily, the new additions to the team, so we've got Vaughan with his movie reviews, and we've got Bergerac and Riggsy, who are going to be doing all the newer reviews, as well as myself with the retro kind of side of things. So there's so much more to come. So the podcast is really embedded now. It's just starting to get the routine in together with the extra episodes, getting those edited because they seem to take forever. But yeah, things are amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm going to miss DJing a lot, and it'll always be weird going to venues where I've played and things like that, but I've got to look towards the future, and especially what Kapow events, movies and gaming are going to be bringing over the next few years. So I think I've talked enough anyway. I'm going to go and cook dinner, chill out and play some Resident Evil. There we go, that's what my plan for tonight is. Thank you so much for anyone who's seen me DJing, even if it was a 21st birthday or in a club to, you know, thousands of people over the years. Thank you for your support. Thank you for downloading my music. Thank you for downloading my mixes, and, you know, being really kind and lovely people. And I've luckily built some fantastic friendships on that. And thank you to supporting Kapow, my new venture. You know, it's a geek's dream when a geek can talk about geeky stuff. That's the tagline, isn't it? And luckily I'm getting towards that situation now where, you know, that's my new passion. So, but anyway, retro gaming, hard house and music and gaming, TV and entertainment and events community, or whatever, everybody really, thank you so much. I've been Matt, and I will see you all very, very soon.